Now, last week saw Team Vukuzenzele walk away with the prize money of R1 million. They were declared winners of the Serious About Games competition for their innovative digital game that focuses on tackling socio-economic challenges facing the youth in their community. The contest seeks to give Western Cape youth an opportunity to tap into the digital gaming sphere, as well as to help in the upgrading of informal settlements in the Western Cape. Shane Marks, the director of Renderheads, and Andre Isaacs from Ikhayalami's non-governmental organisation joins us from our Sea Point studios in Cape Town. Shane, Andre, good morning. Maybe, Shane, let's start with you. A little bit of a background into what the Serious About Games competition is all about.
So the competition was to bring the programming industry into an area where we can start putting our work towards social projects, and they wanted us to make a game that would tackle an economic issue.
Andre, let me bring you to this conversation, maybe from just what Shane was mentioning there. Talk to me about the aspect that you represent and how this forms part of the initial response of Shane.
And good morning. Yes, I belong to a company called Ikhayalami. We look at technical innovations to upgrade informal settlements. And we were partnered with Renderheads to tackle a brief to solve a socio-economic problem through a gaming concept.
Now, you know, when you use games to deal with socio-economic issues, what are the rules as a team that you discuss that you have to adhere to? What are at the end results, the outcomes that you say, you know, guys, if we're going to use games, this is a desired result?
I think from our perspective, we looked at creating a game that would assist us in tackling the problems we face in our day-to-day roles as an NGO that looks to upgrade informal settlements, to create safer, more vibrant communities. And I think for the technical side, Renderheads did a fantastic job in doing a conversion of all the information, excuse me, and all the necessary user interfaces that was necessary to put out a game that grabbed audiences and held them for the entire time.
Yeah. Shane, let's talk about that quickly, because I think what Andre is saying is something really interesting. It could be easy to design a game that talks down to the audience because of what you're trying to deal with. But what were some of the things that you had to keep in mind to say, you know what, at the end of the day, I want to empower, educate, but I also want to entertain?
Yeah. So to actually work with that issue, because we partnered with Ikhayalami, we could actually work with areas that our computer game was going to. I stutter sometimes, so I apologize for.
We've got enough time.
Yeah, yeah. So we are going to. So our computer game basically was made with a community in mind. So we actually brought people from various informal areas to actually work with us in building it. You know, because obviously it's a very sensitive issue, and as a white South African, I can't just go make a game about someone else's issue. So we had to actually work with people and make sure that what we were actually making was true to the actual situation.
Andre, am I the only one that is super excited by this idea? I know you guys designed it, so you have to be excited. Talk to me about Team Vukuzenzele and their application, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, wow, the potential applications in the future for applying this to different communities is limitless.
That's right. When we first tackle this problem, we thought, fantastic, here is an opportunity for us to tackle the greatest constraint we find with our day-to-day activities, which was getting the stakeholder buy-in. And the biggest stakeholder is the community themselves. And a game that reaches down and touches people and involves them, gets them excited about exploring their own community and how they can change this community for the better. It was a fantastic idea. And partnering with Renderheads, we were thrown into a new world. We brought to them information that was very, very sensitive, but also information that was what they had a great opportunity ahead of it. And it's a matter of us converting this information into a technical platform that both assisted us in getting our message across to help communities, but also finding a fun way to do this.
Very quickly, where can people download it, have access to it, find more about it?
I think at this point we've just developed a prototype, so we're going to be spending the next few months developing an actual game, which we'll be rolling out to a couple of communities over the next few months. Stay tuned, we'll have more information on this. We do have a website at the moment. Shane, you got it?
Yeah, it's
Vukuzenzele. Zelegame.co.za,
yes.
Okay, as simple as that. Guys, thank you very much for making the time, talking to us. Renderheads, Shane Marks, and with him is Ikhayalami's Andrew Isaacs, speaking to us about the winners of the Serious About Games competition and their Android-based application that will help allow communities to learn about the importance of reblocking. It's going to be amazing.